All right, we're back. I'm Molly, and this is still my boyfriend, Will.
Still.
And today on Learn to Knit Boyfriend Edition, we are going to learn the knit stitch. All right, just to remind you, you can also find Twisted Wool on Facebook and Etsy. In the description will be the links, and don't forget to subscribe for awesome knitting videos.
That's what
spinning
these are.
videos, and we play video games too. So check that out. All right, so I have went ahead. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag and tell them that I cast on these 10 stitches for Will.
I appreciate it.
for
To speed things up.
Yes, thank you. So what we're doing is we're starting off with 10 cast on stitches.
Yours are really thin compared to mine.
Yeah, my yarn's a little bit thinner than yours.
Oh.
It's made out of something different. Yours is like a basic acrylic, and mine's costs a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see that there. And basically we're gonna do the exact same thing as casting on. However, with a tiny bit change.
All right.
So, holding the one with all the loops on it in your left hand, and the other one in your right hand, and I threw the ball of yarn behind my shoulder to my right, because that's how we go. And just a little note, I'm teaching you the English style of knitting today.
English, like Great Britain?
Yes,
Okay.
There's English and continental. And if you've seen maybe like an aunt or a grandma or your mother or father, we're not saying men can't knit, has taught you to knit, and they may hold the yarn and the needle in their left hand. I'm not coordinated enough for that. I hold the yarn in my right hand.
I doubt I would be either, so.
So take the needle and into your last loop, which would be the farthest towards the tip,
Okay. This thing here?
put your right-handed needle, and same exact thing. You're going to take your yarn and put it over and around that bottom needle,
Like that then?
same way, and then we're going to pull it through.
So we're going to cast on another thing?
Not quite. It's the same up to this step. All right, now instead of pulling it and putting it back over the top like we did last time, we were going to shove this last one off the end. Boop.
Oh no. Like the number 10?
Yep, the one that we just like put our needle through, shove it off the end.
I'm nervous. I don't know if I.
Just that one though, don't shove any more than one off the end.
Oh man.
You might have to like scoot everything down towards the end a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Now kind of pull everything a little bit tighter.
Mine just keeps making more.
No, don't pull your needle,
Oh.
pull the end. There you go. So now, basic math would tell us we gained one here and lost one here. We still have 10 stitches, only there's 9 here and 1 here. We just transferred a stitch over to our other needle.
That makes sense, Professor.
I didn't study math for nothing. Okay, so that was a knit stitch. That's it.
That's all you have to do?
Yep, we do that 10 times down the thing, and we've done a row.
Huh.
So I'm going to show one more time, and then we'll knit across, and I'll show you the next row of the garter stitch, which is knit both sides of your work. So take your needle. Now it has one loop on it. Go into this last loop and behind, just like before. Yarn
And
around the back.
Doing the same thing again?
Same
Oh,
exact thing. I'm just telling them again
Okay.
if they're working along with us. And pulling it through. And now I'm sliding this last thing off again, just
So
like
now
that.
you have 2 on there instead of 1.
And how many on this one?
8.
Good job. All right. All right, Will, are you ready to knit some?
Sure.
All right. Keep doing that down the row.
Doing what?
Just put it in the last, put your needle in the last
take
one.
the ones off of this?
Yep.
But what about this here?
You hold, that stays on here.
Like that.
There you go. Around the back. And pull it through. There.
Now pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely push this one off.
Yeah, push that last one. He's scared to put it off. Excuse me.
What's that now?
Yep, now you have your 2 along the row, so you have
So
8
just
more to go.
keep-
Yep,
Okay.
keep going. Once you get going, you'll be able to just kind of almost pull that off the end rather than having to push it.
No. Okay. Then push this thing up.
Oops.
So we need 5 on 5, basically.
Nope, we're going to do all of it.
So we're gonna transfer all these over to this one.
Mm-hmm.
But then wouldn't we have just basically moved it to the one side to the other?
Correct.
But what?
So yeah, we are going to transfer all of the stitches. So on that last one, you just pop it off and now you have stitches on this side. But as you'll notice, we have a little bit of what our fabric's going to be on this end now. Before it was just like tight along the needle. Now we have a little extra. So we've done 1 row. And we're gonna wait for Will to get, you can do it, Will. We might fast forward through this just a little bit, folks.
Well, how was your guys' day today? As I slowly but surely do this.
You can do it. You're getting better every time.
Through there. And pop that off.
Mm-hmm.
Mine looks like a mess. Look at that.
It's fine. This is literally his first time doing this. We did not practice, we practiced casting on, but we did not practice knitting. Getting better.
Okay, there we go.
Ooh, that one was fast. Okay, so he just pulled off too many stitches.
Whoops.
So what we're gonna do is, you can kind of see like, stop, just
Okay, sorry.
hold on to this though.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to figure
Mine
out.
looks like a big ball of yarn.
It's fine. If you just kind of go like this, it looks fine. See?
Oh, okay.
I think it's this. If we just put this back over the top, then you have a loop again.
In you go. I feel like a little kid with the teacher watching over me.
It's okay. Should I look out the window?
No, it's okay. Tease it. Okay. And then push this bad boy off. Underneath. Oh, wait. And then this. And then. Success. And then push
One last stitch.
Okay.
And then, yep.
Wrap around.
And pull it all off. All right. You know, just kind of tighten it up and spread them out.
So what is this again?
We have knit 1 row.
So you have to do that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
That's how you knit, yes.
Oh.
Okay, so we have knit 1 row. And we end up with all the stitches on our right needle. Now we do what's called turning the work. Literally, you're just turning it like this. So put the needle in this hand.
We're doing more?
Yep, we're gonna do 1 more row, and then that's the garter stitch.
Okay.
Garter stitch is all knit stitches.
Okay.
All right, so we have it like this. And this is kind of one place where you want to make sure, because the working yarn and the tail end are on the both on the same side. You want to make sure that you don't grab that. But we're gonna do the same exact thing.
So where, I didn't even know.
You put this into the very last, okay, yours is a little bit. You just want to have your loops on the top.
Okay.
And then not on the bottom.
Go
so.
underneath this.
Yep, go
here.
into that first one.
Okay. And then make 10 more?
Yep. And you're doing the same thing. You're taking that around the back, pulling through.
And then,
I always tighten this first stitch a
do I
little
push
bit.
this thing off?
Yep, push it off. We're gonna do that every time from now on.
So push this thing off.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the first thing? That wasn't the garter stitch?
That was 1 row of knit stitches. No, just put your thing right back. No, don't. Oh. Okay. Okay, if you do drop that like that, we still have this loop. We can just put that back on.
Now what?
Just do
go
it again.
back through?
Yep.
Okay. Pull, push it off.
Yep.
Push it off, push it.
No, don't put your needle out. You can't take your needle out, hon.
I'm so used to doing the cast on thing.
I know. Okay, we're gonna one more time.
All right, so underneath.
You're doing good. Yep.
And then around this thing here, like that.
Yep.
And
Just you have to go back around.
no, I think
Oh, did you get it?
I got it.
Okay. Yep. Pull it, and now don't take it off that right needle.
Put. Okay.
You might have to slide all of these down a little bit to give yourself a little. There you go. Now pull that tighter so it's not.
Okay.
There you go.
For sake of time, I think you should go ahead and do yours real quick here.
All right. So
That
we're
way
gonna knit across this row again. The same exact thing. We're not changing anything. We're just doing the knit stitch all the way across this row. And this is actually a great first thing. You can make your first scarf if you just cast on like 20 stitches and then just keep going back and forth. You'll get a garter stitch scarf, and the garter stitch kind of looks like ridges with V's. Like if you think of a traditional knit sweater, you see like little V's and rows.
Yeah.
Garter stitch, that's called the knit stitch.
Okay.
And that involves knitting and purling. But garter stitch only is knitting, and it's basically V's with ridges in between each row.
Sorry.
I'll do one more row here just to show the pattern.
I think I need more practice.
Yeah, you're doing good. You haven't messed anything up yet. Okay,
nope.
your ridges are on the top. There you go. There's your thing. Yeah. Your work, this is like you're going to keep making fabric off this way, so you want to keep that to the bottom.
This would be one janky scarf.
Hey, you should see my first ones. They had holes in them because if you drop stitches, it makes little holes, and it's real cute.
Okay. So how many do you have there?
Okay, here's 3. And I'll do one more. It's kind of annoying, these clicking sounds of the needles. I don't know how to stop that because I don't normally knit like on a table. I'm usually having this over my lap. But, oh well.
Oh, whoops. Wait, that's...
Your needle needs to go behind.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Yep.
Thank you.
Don't let that fall off the end there. There you go. Oh, I didn't put it through.
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh well.
If you practice, it'll be fine. It's not that hard. It's literally the same thing over and over. And I'll kind of show what the fabric looks like here. As you can see, there's like a ridge here and then like little V's in between.
Yeah, and you can see mine.
So this would repeat. You just have like kind of a flat part and then like a ridge and then the next, because that's why you're knitting into a knit stitch. That's what happens.
Okay, well.
All right. Well, next time we'll learn the purl stitch, and we'll be able to make the knit stitch with the purl stitch. So
Crossing fingers.
he's gonna practice off screen a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I can't make him do anything. All right. So tune in next time on Learn to Knit Boyfriend Edition. See ya.